I bought every tech item I could find at Dollar Tree to answer the question once and for all, can you really get any good electronic or tech items for only $1.25? Let's head over to Dollar Tree and find out. So the first thing I picked up are a bunch of different batteries. All right, now these actually surprised me. These are one of the most underrated things I found at Dollar Tree. So you can actually get a 10-pack of AA's and AA's for $1.25. And you can also get a single pack 9-volt battery. There was 2 packs of D and C volt batteries as well. And I think they had 2 packs of CR2032 button cells. But the 10 packs of AA's and AA's is super underrated. 10 batteries for $1.25. Now don't expect these to last anywhere near as long as an on-brand like Duracell or Energizer. Here's what I'll say, I 100% recommend these if you just need a couple AA's or AA's or a 9-volt battery to get you by for a day or for a few days with something before you get an on-brand better battery. That's what I'd recommend these for if you just need something real quick to get the job done. They're always gonna be there for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. I 100% recommend these. All right, the next thing I picked up are a bunch of different earbuds. So I ended up buying 3 different pairs of earbuds. There were 2 black pairs and then a white pair, and all of them were a little bit different. So one of the black pairs actually came in this little plastic like protective travel canister. The other one didn't, and then the white one actually has a microphone built in. These 2 don't have a microphone built in, so the white one's the only one with that. It also has a volume control slider. But what I realized after buying these is that these 2 black earbud pairs are the exact same. These are identical earbuds themselves, just in slightly different packaging. And then of course, all 3 of these are the same price, $1.25. So I tested all 3 of these, and of course these 2 are the exact same pair, so they sound the exact same. They sound overall really bad. Very compressed, I would say on par with what I would expect for $1.25. So are they worth $1.25? Maybe if you really need a pair to get you by. Now the white pair on the other hand, this has a microphone and a volume slider built in. It didn't come in any special containers like one of these did. However, they actually sound a lot better than these other pairs. They probably sound on par with a $5 to $10 pair of earbuds. So thumbs down for those other headphones, thumbs up for this pair. Let's move on to the next thing. All right, the next thing I picked up is this flashlight right here. So it actually has a normal flashlight LED up front here. Then also has the second array of LEDs right here, and then a switch. And this takes 3 AAA batteries, I believe. It's already got those loaded up in there, and those are Dollar Tree brand. So this was, of course, $1.25. And in terms of brightness, usability, performance, you know, that sort of stuff, this one's pretty rough. I think there's a better option, so stay tuned. I don't know if I recommend this. It's kind of big and bulky for what it is. It's really dim. I mean, it kind of seems right when I'm shining it right on the camera. I mean, I'm almost certain this is dimmer than a phone flash. So with this flashlight, with how big it is, I feel like you're better off just using the flash on your phone, turning your flashlight on, rather than buying this and carrying this with you everywhere. I'm gonna give this one a thumbs down, but stay tuned because there is a better light that I'd actually recommend. All right, this is really simple. This is an air duster. $1.25 for an air duster. It's a smaller than one of the normal ones you'd get at like Walmart or something, but it works pretty well, and I would 100% recommend this. $1.25 for an air duster, not bad. All right, next up, this is another really simple one. This is actually a USB-C cable. So I was kind of surprised to see this because everything else there is just micro USB cables. But $1.25 for a 3-foot, you know, rainbow colored USB-C cable. It doesn't seem too bad. Now this does work, it does charge devices and transfer data. However, it's only USB 2. So if you want to transfer data, it is going to be very slow, and I'd recommend just spending a couple extra dollars and getting a better cable if you actually need one to transfer data and do stuff like that. But again, like the trend for most of these items, if you're in a pinch and you need a USB-C to USB-A cable, it works and it charges stuff, so that's not bad for $1.25. All right, next up, this is an even better flashlight right here than the last one we checked out. So this is kind of like a mini work light. So you have this handle up here, you have this big LED right here, then another one up front here, which is more of a flashlight orientation. So you can hold this, the button's right there. This takes 3 AA batteries that you just install in the back. And this one's a lot brighter than the other one. It's not bright, I would say, but it's a lot brighter than I would think you'd get for $1.25. That flashlight is what I expect for $1.25. This is what I expect for, I don't know, $5 or something. I could even see this being at Walmart for like $9.99. I could honestly see that. 100% worth it. I think this is a great value at $1.25. All right, next up is actually a 6-foot 2-prong extension cord. So you have the 2-prong plug right here, and then on this end, there's actually 3 different plugs, and then this little plastic cover here. I really just don't know how I feel about buying something that's gonna transfer 120 volts of AC current for only $1.25. It does work, I tested it, it works. You know, I wanna say on record, I do not recommend purchasing this and actually plugging stuff in and trusting it. So I'm just gonna kind of give this one a thumbs down and skip it, but it does work. All right, next up, this one is really strange. So this is marketed as a UV disinfecting light. Now I've heard of these before. I just personally don't know anything about them. There's a bunch of warnings on the packaging. I'll show you some of the warnings it has. And it supposedly can disinfect a surface in about 10 seconds by, you know, waving it over the surface with this UV light. Now, I legitimately know nothing about this, so I'm not gonna speak on it, you know, how much it works, but I feel like this is pretty decent for $1.25, you know, a legitimate UV light like this. But again, I'm not gonna recommend this because of all those warnings, and I just don't even know if these work. I don't know anything about them. Let's move on to the next thing. All right, next up, this is really simple. This is literally a mouse pad, but this is actually a pretty decent quality. It's pretty grippy on the back. It's really soft up front. You know, it's not an overwhelming amount of branding or anything. For $1.25, even if you just wanna use this as like a little desk mat to set your phone on, you know, your phone or a camera, your wallet or keys or something like that. You know, I honestly think that's what I'm gonna use this for. But as a mouse pad too, it works, it's soft. I would say 100% worth $1.25 if you need a mouse pad like this, or even, like I said, just a little accessory desk pad. I think it could work great for that. Next up, I found a tempered glass screen protector. That seems pretty crazy for $1.25, so let's check it out. So we got the screen protector here. Let's get this opened up and put it on my iPhone. Now the newest phone they had the screen protector for is the iPhone 12, and I have an iPhone 14, so it's not gonna fit perfectly, but it should be the same screen size and at least somewhat fit on there so I can test it out and just see the quality of it. And then I also actually bought a second one so I can do a little bit of a durability test with this right here. But first, let's get it on the phone and see the quality. There's one little bubble spot that I couldn't get out, but besides that, it's on there pretty well. But when the screen's on, there's almost, you can like see this texture look, and especially in like white or brighter sections, it looks like the screen's just smudged or almost like textured. Yeah, I'm almost certain you're not gonna be able to see that, but the texture is really weird. Is it worth $1.25? I think 100%. But I would still recommend, you know, getting a more expensive one. But now it's time to do a little bit of a test on this other one right here. So I'm gonna start off with this knife, just kind of stabbing it, tapping it like that, and see if it cracks. All right, let's see. Oh, look at that. There it goes. So screen protector for $1.25, I'll give it a thumbs up. Now last but not least for Dollar Tree tech, this is an LED headlamp. Now this one's pretty neat. For $1.25, it's surprisingly bright. So there's that, there's a darker mode, and there's a flashing mode. The strap itself is pretty stretchy and comfortable. I'll go ahead and throw this on, but this is another, I think, great item for $1.25 just to have for emergencies. Keep it in your car or at your cottage or basement, garage, you know, really anywhere. Just to have in case you need it. It's definitely brighter than I thought it would be. And another item that I think is just 100% worth the $1.25. But that wraps it up for Dollar Tree Tech. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.